Starting locks is such a beautiful journey, but let's be real, it's also one of the hardest things you'll do for your self-image. Nobody warns you about how emotional the journey can get, how it messes with your patience, your confidence, and your mirror. If you're between 1 to 12 months of your journey, or you're just starting and you're already questioning everything, let's breathe. You're not alone. The truth is, this journey will test you and challenge you about everything you thought you knew about beauty. While the glow up is real, so are the growing pains. Harsh truth number 1, you might not feel pretty in your lock journey at first. You might not feel beautiful. You might not feel attractive when you're in the first few months of your lock journey. And that's very understandable because it gets very wild, gets very messy. Like when your hair does not want to be tamed, it's another level of patience that it takes to really just accept it and control how your hair is reacting or forming or locking up. I'm just letting you know that you're in for a wild ride, but it's very worth it. As someone who's in their lock journey for 5 years now, looking back, my lock journey turned out even better than I thought. So I know that there's hope. I just want to give you inspiration on why you should keep going. What saved me is understanding that beauty isn't always instant. It builds up over time. When you're on a lock journey, consider yourself morphing into a different person, morphing into a better person. Stop worrying about how your hair looks now, because it's going to be even better. I always say this on my channel, like you can't be comparing your locks that you've had for 1 year or less to people that are way in their lock journey. Locks take time. It's literally like a plant. Once you plant a seed, it does not grow overnight. So don't expect your locks to flourish overnight, be butt length overnight, waist length overnight. Like locks grow super fast, but not that fast. Remind yourself constantly, like, look, I'm only in the baby stages. I know, like, when you have your hair one way for months, it feels like forever, but keep reminding yourself that I'm nowhere knee deep in the lock journey as yet. Remember, we have people pushing 20-50 years with locks. Like when you're in year 1, it's really easy to feel so down about how your hairs look, but remind yourself that this is transformation, not the end result. And even when you think you're at the end result, you're not even at the end result. Because for me, you think I feel like I'm at the end result of my lock journey, right? My hair is mature, I have some length, but no, I still look forward to my hair growing even more, getting longer, stuff like that. So when you're on a lock journey, it's like a forever commitment. It doesn't have to be forever in terms of you keeping your locks forever, but if you're locked in, then it can definitely be a forever journey. Harsh truth number 2, when you start your lock journey, people are going to question your decision, and that is whether it's friends, families, randoms on the internet, anybody. Someone will always have something to say. You'll hear comments about how your hair looked better before you locked up. They'll tell you that you overall looked better without your locks. You'll hear people telling you that they missed how your hair was before, or that they preferred how your hair was before. Not that people should be having preferences over how you look, because the only person who should care about how you look is yourself. And listen, don't even be shocked if people actually suggest that you comb your hair out and quit your lock journey. People will actually go out of their way to try to convince you that getting locks is not the right move. I'm tired of seeing countless different people say that when they started their locks, somebody was trying to convince them like it's not a good move, because there's still so many negative stereotypes on locks still. People will be shook and confused on why you'd want to do that to your hair. People can't comprehend that you're giving up the freedom of versatility in the way of, switching up. Like you can get braids one day, silk press one day. This way, people can't fathom that you'll actually stick to one hairstyle for years to come. They don't know much about locks. Locks has like 1,000,001 different styles you can pick from if you feel like switching it up. Realistically, it doesn't hit the same like if you get braids or weave or whatever it is. It's just going to give locks at all time, and to me that's great, because locks to me give royalty, regality, strength. It ties you to your ancestors. It gives you like a cultural representation, like it's a strong identity. You have to understand that during these times you have to build for yourself a shield of self-trust, knowing that you're doing this for you. Like, I'm here to remind you that your lock journey is for you, not everyone else. Everybody else will try to put their 2 cents in, but focus on your own self and not let others deter you. Harsh truth number 3 is that growth feels slow even when it's happening. You will literally be staring in the mirror, looking at your hair and thinking nothing's happening, nothing's changing. I promise you that months down the line, you'll look back at pictures and be shocked at how much your hair has changed. Listen, patience isn't just a virtue in this journey, it's survival. You have to have copious amounts of patience to make it on the other side of the lock journey. So buckle up because you're in for a ride, but it's a ride that you'll enjoy. Harsh truth number 4 is you will probably have moments where you want to quit your journey. Even if you feel like, I would want locks, like I just want to skip all of this and just get to the point where my hair is long already. Unfortunately, actually you could get lock extensions if you really truly want to skip the transformative phase. And like in the lock community, we don't even judge people for that. Do what they do. I'm just letting you know that it's completely normal to feel like you want to quit the lock journey, and even if you do, then it's obviously the right choice for you and for your own happiness. At the end of the day, nobody's forcing you to stick to something if you're unhappy with it. Only stick through the lock journey if it's something you really want. Most times when people get locks, they're looking for a change, looking for a transformation. They're going on a journey of healing, a journey of becoming, of unfolding. And so that's really the core theme of what gets you through when it really gets tough. Find the meaning to associate with your locks. I use my lock journey as a reminder of how much I've grown and how much I've changed. Always remember that the turning point comes right after the urge to give up. Harsh truth number 5. Despite what anybody else thinks, your lock journey will grow you as a person in ways that you didn't even expect. You will find confidence in your rawest form, and my favorite, you'll stop needing external validation. You will look in the mirror and say to myself, this is the most me I've ever felt. My little corner of YouTube is here to keep you going, to keep you inspired, to keep you motivated to stick to it. I love my hair so much, and I want others to feel this kind of love and connection. I want you to comment down below how far you are in your lock journey, whether that's month 3, month 6, month 12. Even if you're years in, 10 years in, 5 years in, 3 years in. I know I have a lot of OG lockers here in my community, so just let me know how far you are. I'm literally curious to know where you are in your lock journey, so don't be afraid to share it with me. Don't be afraid to converse with me underneath the video. I am always here, so let's talk. Thank you so much for sticking with me till the end of this video. More coming soon, and I'll definitely catch you again in the next one. Bye.